Hello and welcome to my vlog. Today we're going to talk about the Universal Translator. It's in your perispirit. It exists. You have within you a translator capable of immediately translating one language to another. But there is one limitation. It must be a language you have learned in one of your countless previous lives. This information is brought to us by Spiritism, a doctrine that was created in the 1850s by Allan Kardec, and since has been added to by many spiritist mediums, psychographing from spirits, talking to them, and giving us more information about the organization and the processes of the spirit world. So, how do you translate one language to another? The Spirit Manual asked another spirit how he was able to speak to a group of spirits who didn't understand his language and were on a lower plane than he. This was in the book Planetary Transition by Divaldo Franco. When I say a lower plane than he, they were an inferior spirit, less full of love, and in fact spirits are part energy and part matter. The higher the spirit, the ratio of energy to matter is higher, and the lower spirit has more matter than energy. Of course, we on Earth are full of matter and very little energy. So, when the Spirit Manual asked another spirit how he was able to talk to a group of spirits, his spirit mentor, the group leader, told him how he was able to talk to a group of Indonesian lower spirits who were seeking to take advantage of the newly dead from the tsunami. This is what the group leader told him how he was able to be understood. I use mental waves without verbalization in words. Under the circumstances and the thought that developed the waves, those afflicted brothers heard their own language because we were vibrating on the same track of thought. On the other hand, the members of our group, which he means the higher spirits, heard the dialogue in the language which we communicate with one another. Since our group is composed of spirits from different countries, our communication is mental without the need for oral expression formulated in the patterns of each group. He goes on and says, the language of the universe is thought, which modulates expressions according to the reception of each listener. The task of interpreting language belongs to the perispirit, which has stored the idiomatic matrices of the countries we have lived in during our many corporeal lives. Even when we meet those from regions where we have never reincarnated, their mind captures and decodes the thought waves. Everything happens automatically and naturally without effort. Even so, when there is an attunement of ideas, interests, or desires, the phenomenon becomes more efficient and quicker. During my discussion with the leader of the rebel flock, I used formulations of the English language, which were heard in Indonesian, Portuguese, and Tagalog, and also by our collaborators, depending on their country of origin. What did he just tell us? He told us that in our perispirit, which is that connector between our spirit to our physical body, the perispirit connects from our spirit brain to our physical body. It covers us like an invisible diving suit, and it touches deep into every cell in our body. In that perispirit resides the Universal Translator, keeping every language that we have ever been exposed to. This is logical because the perispirit is the connector between our spirit and our physical body. Everything that we do while incarnate is passed on to our spirit. Hence, upon return, we shall have total recall of every moment we spent on earth. And when I say every moment, every second, every microsecond, every thought, every emotion. The spirit mind is full of automatic processes, just the same as our physical brain. Our bodies are kept running by our autonomic nervous system. All vital functions are controlled without any need for expressed thought. The same must occur when we are in spirit form. Communications arrive, are translated, and sent to the mind for deliberate thinking, all without overt action on our part. If this is interesting to you and you wish to learn more about the capabilities of a spirit, read my book, Spirits and the Spirit Universe. It is book 2 of a series of 3 books about heaven and the capabilities and attributes of spirits and what you have to look for when you leave your physical body and go to the other side, the spirit realm, the real world. God bless.